taking.
What kind of dry beans now, Granny? I need to know.
Take
This is
any kind of
important.
They
white
got air in them? Do the beans have air in
Take
them?
Michigan pea beans, California pea beans, yellow eyes, you know, any white bean.
Well,
Not,
you've given us three choices now. We need to know the best bean.
Okay, yellow eyes.
What's the best bean?
Pea beans. I use the Michigan pea beans.
Michigan pea bean.
That's what I got.
Okay. What do Michigan pea beans look like?
That's not too big. They're not as large as the yellow eyes.
Well, you didn't put Michigan pea beans. You didn't use them in this recipe.
No, that's what I
Why
got.
didn't you use Michigan pea beans in this recipe?
I guess what's in there. That's in Michigan.
Mother said that's not what was in there.
Michigan pea.
Mother,
They're done completely wet.
I didn't think Granny used Michigan pea beans in this recipe.
Well, they may have come from Michigan, or they could have come from Maine.
I want to know where they came from.
No, I don't know where you go. First you wash your beans real good. Wash them real good. And then you will put the water enough to come over the beans. You know, cover the beans.
How many beans do you put in there?
2 pounds. 2 pounds of beans is what I use.
Well, don't leave out any facts here.
No,
See,
2
this is
pounds of
important.
beans.
We need to know all the
That's
details.
what I use. 2 pounds of beans, and
I did think she
cover
would
them
talk
with
about
water.
moving her hand.
And you soak them overnight.
Don't
You soak them overnight. You soak them overnight.
Soak the beans overnight.
Overnight in the morning.
You have to put salt on them?
No. In the morning, you take and drain the water all out.
Now, don't forget anything.
No. And you put them in the bean pot. And you fill them with water again. And you put in about a pound and a half of salt pork. Get that? Half a cup of molasses.
Half a cup?
Of molasses.
Half a cup of molasses. And then you put about 2 tablespoonfuls of dry mustard.
What's dry mustard?
Yeah, this comes in,
You mean the mustard in a jar?
no, it's dry mustard. It's not moist.
Comes with its spices.
And then you add salt and pepper to taste. You don't like a lot of salt. I don't put no salt in mine because we can't eat salt.
You're not supposed to eat salt.
No. And about a medium-sized onion.
The whole onion? You don't chop it up?
No, put the whole onion in.
And a whole side of fat.
The whole thing. Let's see. I guess that's it. That's it.
No, I
Put 'em
bet
in bacon.
you forgot something, I'm sure.
No, I haven't. I get the pork and the molasses and the mustard and the onion.
Well, what about the brown bread?
Well, you won't make that? Joe?
Well, you can't eat beans without brown bread.
Okay, now that takes care of the beans. You put them on, you bake them all day. They're real good if they're baked in the oven. Put them in the oven and bake them all day at slow. They're real good.
What's the difference between that and the crock pot?
Well, I don't know. I kind of like
You have
them.
to have a crock pot for that.
Yeah, I like them cook them in the oven. And then you want
Well, a long time ago, Ben, we didn't have crock pots. We had to,
yeah, we used to have to.
we used to have to bake them in the
Yeah,
oven.
you had to bake them in our oven. And
The good old days.
let's see. I got a pot in there that like we used to bake them in. I'll show Benny after a while. And let's see. I take the brown bread. Now this is simple. Take 1 cup of rolled oats.
What's rolled oats?
You know.
Quaker's oats?
Yeah, Quaker's oats. I use the quick kind, 3-minute kind. And then 1 cup of plain flour. 1 cup of meal.
What kind of meal? Cornmeal?
Cornmeal.
Self-rising or what?
No.
So why?
Well, that I use is self-rising. But the flour's not self-rising at all. Half a cup of molasses. And about 2 level teaspoonfuls of soda, baking soda. 2 cups of sweet milk.
With that New England recipe, they use sour milk.
No, they're just plain white milk, plain milk. And then you put them in, I put them in coffee cans.
Oh, well, you're coming up.
And then cook them. Take about 2-3 hours for it. You know, put them in put the water almost over them. That's it.
Okay, I still have some tape left here, Granny. Sing me a song.
Well, that's what I can't sing. I can't sing. Come over here, Ruby. Ruby, good singer.
Are you?
She just pointed her finger at me. She's not going to do anything.
See like this, how it stands in the can?
Well, Benny, I guess now that you know how to bake them beans and brown bread, you won't never come back here and mine anymore. Huh?
You told me your secret.
I told you my secret. Now you see now. I've lost out.
No,
You still gonna come home?
that's 10-4. Well, you can count on it.
Hey, Gwen. Gwen, come here a minute.
Yes.
Come here.
It's an easy
How about you
meal
sitting down and
fix.
getting your picture in here a little ways?
You know what? It's an easy meal fix, too.
That's what we had there every Saturday night, all while we was growing up.
And then on,
Baked beans and brown bread.
then on Sunday
Saturday-
morning,
every
they,
Saturday night.
Sunday morning, they
And
warmed
Sunday
them up,
morning-
we had them again.
Sunday morning we had them for breakfast. And that
Didn't you get tired of them?
No,
Sunday morning?
wasn't raised up on them. Never got tired of them.
Who cooked them?
Mother and Daddy. Daddy used to cross ties with Mother. He'd go to town and he'd bake them.
You go to Maine and the New England states, that's what you'll find.
That's all you'll get on Saturday nights, baked beans. I guarantee it.
What more could a man want?
That's all you'll get. Benny, Michael, Bill don't like baked beans and brown bread though. Does he?
Who?
Bill don't like them beans.
Huh, here's another recipe for brown bread.
Oh, different ways of making brown bread.
This one has cinnamon and cloves in it.
Mhm.
Yeah, different people make them different ways.
That's the brown bread that I've used all my life.
You ever heard of New England pudding?
You want 'em?
New England pudding?
Uh-huh.
Saltine
No.
crackers and maple sugar and butter and scalded milk and cinnamon and nutmeg and raisins.
Well, I never even knew that.
Cream.
Never knew that.
Indian pudding, have you ever heard of that?
No, I never ate any of that either. That's a big dish up in Maine, but I never did eat it.
Tell us about milk toast. Now, how do you make milk toast? Most people down here, they take milk, throw it in a skillet, and heat up the milk and throw it on toast.
Uh-uh. We went to a restaurant one time, that's what they did to us. We went in and we wanted milk
Tell
toast.
her how to fix it, Mother. You just put the milk in an iron skillet.
You put milk in the iron
Okay,
skillet.
Gwen, close the door there. We'll make sure we get this recipe down here.
Well, I just guess at it. I just guess at it. You take the amount of milk that you want in the skillet. If you want a pint or whatever you want. I just guess at the cornstarch and mix it up with a little milk. And put butter and salt, pepper, and that's all I use.
How long do you cook the milk?
No, they don't take very long, just long enough to thicken them.
So you use milk, cornstarch,
He's running.
That's all.
and butter?
That's all. A little salt. That's all you use.
Well, what about French toast?
French toast, that's
There are people in the
Probably
South that
not
do not
make
even
that.
know anything about French toast.
You take French toast, you take, beat up your eggs in the bowl, a little milk, and dip your bread in it. You know, make sure that all that toast, that milk is all through the bread, and then fry it. That's milk toast. No, not milk, French toast.
Now what about slumgullion?
No, we never had that. Never had some gallion.
That's what you called it one time. Now one of these, we need to cover the recipe of one of these pecan pies with the cream on top of it.
I don't know that either.
Well, you fixed it.
And I do it.
No, not the pecan pies with cream.
No, I don't
Bobby
like
made that.
You made one. What did you make here the other day?
I can't remember how I made it though. So I made it, but
Pumpkin pie.
that was her
You
pie.
made a pumpkin pie, but you also made some kind of a pecan pie with some kind of cream on top of it.
I don't know. She's got the recipe for that. She one gave me the recipe. When? That's that pie you gave me.
What's that pumpkin pie you made with cream on top?
I just take that right out of the can. Libby's can and just go with the recipe. That's simple. Everybody make one now. If you want to know how to make a real good pumpkin pie, ask your girlfriend over here. She makes real ones from scratch.
A real pumpkin pie.
Real pumpkin, all the real, not all the can, but all the pumpkin right out of the field. Them are good.
Okay, Granny, you did real good. I'm proud of you.
Here's a recipe for roast pigeons.
Yeah, they made that one.
I killed 13.
Come on in.
I killed 13 to 14 pigeons yesterday. If I could kill some more, would
Come on
you?
in. I'm on
would you cook 'em up?
camera right
How
now.
are you? Well, thank you, thank you.
Where's your boyfriend?
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
If you weren't on camera, I'd come hug your neck. There, snapshot is making pictures.
No, you mean.
You hungry? Yeah, yeah.
Flour.
What are you doing, Manny?
Well, I was going to take Granny here on this thing and try and learn how to make a blueberry pie. See, you just missed Jane 2 times, Granny. It's your fault you weren't here.
It's not my fault. I was here one time. You didn't wake me up.
Well, you fell down and busted your noggin.
Yeah.
We didn't want to disturb you.
She wants in the wolf foggy like me and one.
Well, you can have some there.
Hey, put that back in there, Michael.
I want a ring there. Some cheese.
I don't care what you want.
I got cheese. When are you gonna get it?
So what do you put in there? Flour?
I hope y'all having a good time.
Yeah.
I hope y'all having a good time.
You don't want me to tape this thing?
No.
It's not taping anyway, I don't think, because the battery thing that's too low,
Yeah.
I don't think it's taping. I can't tell for sure, but I don't think it is.
Well, I'm glad of that.
Why?
Because I don't want to be on that tape.
Well, okay, so what do you put? Flour? Well, you know the Kegel tradition is they're all hands, they like tapes. They like to be on the spotlight.
I don't. I'm not a kegel. I'm not a kegel.
You proud of it?
I'm proud that I'm not a kegel. I'm proud of that.
You're an original McCaslin.
No down Yankees, I guess. I guess your girlfriend, well, she's Yankee too, ain't she?
Yeah. I'm afraid so.
Your friend.
Okay, so that's how you do that. Okay. How much flour did you put in there? You put sugar in there too?
No, this is pie crust.
You don't put any sugar in the pie crust at all?
No.
Okay, I'm just trying to learn, Gran. What are you going to do, make 2 pies?
You definitely have to. I'll make one eat home here.
You're going to make 2 blueberry pies?
Yeah, you can have peach home here too if we go. Oh.
Just a little touch of flour, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They think Bonnie and Helen, they all come up Maine where we were.
They did, while y'all were up there?
They come up Leola's.
They did?
They came on through, yeah.
They went by Leola's house?
Yeah.
Well, that was good.
Yeah.
Did they have any trouble finding it?
No. They think that we really live in the sticks up there. I told them we live in the sticks. I said, all in Western Palmer. Think we're in the sticks.
So how long did they stay up there?
They just stayed there they just came on through, you know.
They didn't spend the night?
No, we left they came on a Saturday night, and we left that next Sunday morning about 1 o'clock. It was terribly hot up there too. Ooh, we about died.
I remember having to wear sweaters out there on July nights before.
Ooh,
You ever do that?
no, yeah,
On July evenings it gets real warm out, or cool out there, you have to wear a sweater to stay warm.
yeah.
So, did Bill go?
Yeah.
So what do they think of, was that the first time they've been to Maine?
Yeah. Yeah, they went to Nova Scotia.
Yeah, that's what she said. So you gave her a map before they left here, huh?
Yeah, about direction. Well, they went right by Waterville. Get up. They had to go within 7 miles of Ralph's place to get to where they was going.
They did?
Scotia. They'd go right through Waterville.
Well, that worked out good, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Waterville, Maine, that's on up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's up, what, north of Portland, about 40 miles, isn't it?
Yeah.
50 or 60?
Yeah.
So who went? Who all? The 3 of them?
Yeah. They went. Yeah, Helen, Bonnie, Bill, Dick, Maud, 5 of them. They slept in the camper.
They did. All 5?
Yeah.
Is it a pretty big camper?
Yeah. He had down 2 beds, I guess, or that. Yeah, they had them all.
Okay, let me turn this thing on. Now, why did you do that, Granny?
Do what?
Punch those holes in there.
Oh, let the steam out.
I'm just trying to learn all these secrets. I can't think of a better way to spend a Saturday morning.
You can.
No?
Well, I can't think of anybody I'd rather see than you this morning. Ain't seen you for 3 months.
It's been a long time.
Sure it has been 3 months. All that, hasn't it?
Well, I thought it was longer than that.
I don't know, it's been a long time. Keep asking where you was. God's sake, after all, I'm getting old, you know.
You'll be around when all of us are gone.
I doubt it.
Like Danny says, those McCaslins are tough.
Those McCaslins aren't gonna live too long either. You know, my sister, Viola,
Yeah.
she died at the age of Mom, 82 years old. Now that's my age right now, 82. And our brothers and sisters, they all died at 82. So count the chickens.
Granny.
It don't worry me any. Don't worry me any.
Doesn't do any good to sit around and worry about it, does it?
Why no, I know. I'm ready. Good Lord takes me home. I'm ready to go. No, I don't do bad up there. I'm pretty sure he'll be pretty good to me.
You've been a pretty good person. You've been a pretty good person, haven't you?
I haven't tried to.
You hadn't been too cantankerous with me.
No.
Now, how do you know how much sugar you're putting on there?
I'm just guessing at it.
Is that the low-calorie sugar?
No, that's a high power. I ain't no more care about that. That's real stuff.
Instead of high-potent stuff. That's regular flour you putting on there?
Yeah, plain flour. You know, you got to stick around here now. Them pies are baked, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, I'm not leaving till those pies come out.
Have to.
You couldn't run me off with a ball bat now.
Can't do that. Yeah.
Now, where does that butter come in?
That is butter. I'm going to put some butter on top of it. That makes it good.
Yeah? So how are you going to put that on it? You don't melt it out first?
Nuh-uh. No. You'll be able to make some of these pies after I get through. See, it's like that butter makes them good. That gives you your extra cholesterol you need.
Yeah?
Now, when you take this pie back home, it's not good. You ain't gonna tell them who made it.
There won't be too much worry about that.
What do you mean?
Well, heck, I know that pie's going to be all right.
You don't know either.
Little salt on the top, okay.
When you're back home,
I don't know if I'm going to share that pie with anyone.
you ain't. Well, I'll tell you what I'd do.
I may give Jane maybe a piece or two of it.
You know what I'd do if I were you?
What?
I'd take both pies. Take both.
I'm not going to take both of those
Take
pies.
both those pies home. You like making another tomorrow. What's different? You don't smoke very often.
Well, I've been working.
That's what I take. I take them pies both home with me, buddy, both of them. If they want another pie, well, I'll make one tomorrow. I make them pie anytime. I can't make you a pie if you don't come home.
I've been here a lot more times than you folks have been up there. See, you just gotta get caught up in the work. You know how it is.
I know.
I measured it on the way down. It's exactly the same distance from here to there as from there to here.
Yeah. I think this fall, September, was once he told me. Brett kind of wants to go out. You know, he's getting kind of old now.
The bull or Toby?
Well, both. We're all getting old. And you're not getting any younger, by the way. Are you?
No, I'm afraid not. Those pinto beans are making a little racket.
Yeah. They make a lot of racket sometimes when you eat them.
You didn't squeeze all the air out of those beans?
No, that's what makes them good.
They say if you put a carrot in there sometimes, that'll stop it. Will that work?
I never heard that. Learn something every day, though.
Who taught you how to bake pies, Granny?
I just learned myself. When I got married, I didn't know how to do any cooking, but I just learned.
Someone had to teach you.
I did learn myself. Someone told me.
Well, your mother baked, didn't she?
Yeah.
She was a good cook.
Yeah, she was a good cook. Better than I ever was. Never let me cook, though. Never let me around the cooking.
Why not?
I don't know. She want me messing around, I guess, so I'd go make a mess. She didn't let me do anything like that. Probably afraid I'd spill some sugar on the floor or something. My mother was a very, very neat, housekeeper. Well,
Now what do you do to it?
oh, I'm just fiddling around with it.
Do those pies have any special kind of name to them? Are they called granny pies?
No, just plain blueberry pie.
Okay. What's that?
Oh, I just put a little bit of milk on top.
Milk on top? I've never heard of that.
Well, just a little bit of sugar, and it kind of makes it look kind of, crispy on top.
I'm learning all these secrets, Gran.
Now you put them in the oven.
Does the bottom one cook better than the top one?
They both, on pies, I think, better on pies. There they are.
Piece of cake. Or piece of pie. Now what are you going to do with that? Make a biscuit?
No, I'm not doing anything with it.
Well, you could put it in there and bake it with the other pie and feed the birdies.
Oh, don't worry about the birds. One time I worry about the birds in the winter when they can't find anything to eat, and then I put stuff out there for them to eat. In the summertime, the birds take care of themselves. Well, there it is, about 4 dishfuls left over from last Sunday. I baked beans brombers last Saturday night.
Yeah.
I baked beans. I still got some in now. Small dishful.
I'm fine.
Hmm?
I'm okay. I don't really want any.
You don't want no beans?
I don't want anything right now. I'm not hungry.
You just tried this cream line. I know that.
Not yet. What time did the bull get up this morning?
Oh, he gets up early in the morning.
6 o'clock?
Oh, yeah, he's up about, I guess about 5:30.
Does he still make those rounds around the mountain in the morning?
I don't know. I guess he does. Ruby and I get up this morning. It's he gets up this morning at 4:30. 4:30.
Yeah.
And, we went up on the track and walked 1 mile and a half. We walked on the track this morning.
Where's the track?
Up here.
Yeah. I've been doing a little walking on the track.
Yeah. Well, we walked 1 mile and a half. By the time I get back here, Carolyn was here. Picked me up to take me out to beauty parlor. And I went out there and get my hair washed.
Which Carolyn?
Carolyn Matthews.
Oh. That's
And-
all right. She came by to pick you up?
She picked me up at 6 o'clock. Then I went back out there and she washed my hair. And I walked home another half a mile. So I've got 2 miles in today.
I'm proud of you.
It's pretty good, 82 years old.